This is crazy. I question whether I should even make this video. But literally 30 minutes ago, this hand right here shook George Clooney's hand. Okay, let me just start from the beginning, okay? I was in bed. Joel had just went to bed, and I was watching TV, and I put on the news, and they were like showing how the premiere of Leatherheads had just come on. For those of you who don't know, I live in Greenville, South Carolina, and Leatherheads was filmed here. It's a movie that's about to come out, and so they came back to do the premiere here, and the lady was like wrapping up the news, and she said, so, you know, George Clooney and Renee Zellweger are staying downtown at the Westin Hotel downtown. And I said to myself, I'm going to go find them. I'm thinking, but that's nuts. There's probably like tons of people. But it wasn't, because it's like a school night, and it's like, what is today, Wednesday? So I go downtown, and I park like right across from the hotel, and I see somebody walk by, and people are kind of milling around. Not a lot, though. Not a lot of people, like 5 people. So I go like, so is George Clooney or Renee Zellweger gone by yet? And they're like, oh no, they're down there at Devereaux's having dinner. So I was like, shut up. So I went down to Devereaux's. As I'm walking down the sidewalk, Renee Zellweger walks past me, and I am so completely scared of her. Like, I'm like, oh my god, she's famous. I can't talk to her. So I'm like, I don't say anything. But like the person behind me goes, hey Renee, and she goes, hey. And she's like literally this big around. She's so skinny. And like, okay, I lost 100 pounds since November. I would be shocked if Renee Zellweger weighed 100 pounds. Literally. So I'm working up nerve to go into Devereaux's to maybe hopefully see George Clooney, and finally I get up the nerve and go in there, and I get a glass of white Zinfandel, and the lady, I told the lady, like, is George Clooney in there? And she's like, yeah, I'll hook you up with a great place to sit and watch. So I go in there, and I get my glass of wine, and I'm sitting there, and I'm watching George Clooney have dinner, and I'm like, shut up, there's George Clooney. So I'm drinking my wine, and I'm getting like pretty buzzed, and so, oh my gosh. So I see him get up, and they start to take him out the back door through the kitchen, and I was like, I'm not going to get to meet George Clooney. So I go outside, and I go up the street a little bit, and I see him cross a block away and go behind the hotel, and I'm like, I'm not going to see him. But I saw a group of people going, like 3 people going around the back of the hotel from the other side. I'm like, okay, I'll go. So I go back there, and I'm behind the hotel, and up walks George Clooney, walking toward me, and I was like, hi, Mr. Clooney. I said, I'm Amelia. Could I please shake your hand? And he was like, yeah, that's great, and shook my hand, and was just talking, and I was like walking with him toward the hotel, and I got to talk to him for like 5 minutes. I was like, do you like Greenville? And he's like, yeah, it's really great. I've lived here for 4 months, and I told him, I was like, oh my gosh, you were so slim. And he's like, oh, thank you. I said, well, Renee Zellweger's really slim. And he was like, yeah, she's really slim, you know. And I was like, wow. I said, you were so handsome. And I was just like, he was so nice. He was talking to me, and it was like, I touched his hand. Anyway, I can't take it. I'm just like, I'm glowing. This is so crazy. I almost thought of not doing this video because I thought you guys wouldn't even believe me, and I didn't even have the wherewithal to take a picture. I should have took a picture. He's wearing like a black zip up, like, not a hoodie though, like, because it had a regular collar, and he had a one of those like page boy hats. It was gray and it was turned around back, and he was just so handsome and so real and just right there in front of me, and I can't even take it. I'm just so excited to meet him, and I told him my name, and he shook my hand, and I'm so starstruck. Anyway, I can't take it. Bye.